Hi everyone, it's Sandy, and today I'm doing my August book haul. In August, I bought 4 books, and at the end of the video, I will be doing an unboxing, but I'm going to warn you, it's not a very exciting unboxing, and you will find out why once I open the package. Starting with the first book, I bought The Last Star by Rick Yancey. This is the final book in the Fifth Wave trilogy, and I still haven't read it, and it came out in May, I believe. I really need to, but I just haven't been in the mood to read it. In case you don't know what the Fifth Wave is about, it has to do with an alien invasion, and it comes in waves. So for example, after the first wave, the power stops working. I enjoyed the first book. I thought the second book was okay, so I've been hesitant to pick this book up right away. Who knows when I'll pick this book up, but at least I own a copy, so whenever I'm in the mood to read it, I will read it. The next book that I bought in August is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. This is Colleen Hoover's latest new adult book. I actually got this book at a book signing. She came to my area. I obviously had to go because I wanted to see Colleen Hoover and get my book signed, which I will show you right here. This is what Colleen Hoover's signature looks like. I also vlogged the day of the signing, so there are clips of me traveling to the book event location and just doing my own thing until the event starts. I also filmed a small portion of the Q&A in that vlog, so if you're interested in watching that vlog, I will leave a link down below for you to check out. I can't say too much about this book without getting spoilery, but what I will say is that it follows this girl named Lily who is living in Boston, and she's 23 years old. She's working on starting her own business. The very first page of the book starts off with her on the roof of a building because she wants to get some alone time, and there she meets Ryle. If you want to hear a little bit more of my thoughts, I do have a review on this book. I have a review and a discussion. I will also link that down below if you're interested in hearing more of my thoughts. The next book that I got is one that I also got at a book event, and that is The Beauty of Darkness by Mary E. Pearson. This is the third and final book to the Remnant Chronicles. The first book is called The Kiss of Deception, and it follows a princess named Leah who flees on her wedding day. She goes to this distant village with her friend Pauline, and what she doesn't know is that an assassin is sent to kill her, and she is followed by the prince that she was supposed to marry. I will talk more about this book in my wrap-up, but I just wanted to say that I loved it. I also went to another book event for Mary E. Pearson, and she signed this book, and she signed my other books, and it was just a really great but tiring weekend of book events. I also vlogged throughout the day of the book signing. There is a small portion of the Q&A as well, so if you want to hear more of Mary E. Pearson talking about these books and her writing, go check that out. I will leave a link down below. The last book that I bought is This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. I have watched so many reviews of this book, and everyone seems to really enjoy it. I've been wanting to buy it, but I just haven't until now. One day on Amazon I saw that it was $8, and I just couldn't pass up that deal. I immediately added it to my cart and checked out. The only Victoria/V.E. Schwab book that I've read so far is The Archived, and I've been wanting to read her other books, so I'm slowly building up my collection of V.E./Victoria Schwab books. What I know about this book is that it has to do with monsters. There's 3 different types of monsters in this world, and it revolves around the concept that violence breeds evil or something along the lines of that. It sounds super interesting, and I'm very excited to read it whenever I get the chance, hopefully very soon. So now it's time for an unboxing. This is a very heavy box. It's not a super exciting unboxing, and you'll find out why in a couple of seconds. That was easy. Okay, I'm gonna set this box down. So the first book in this box is Criminal Procedure, the 3rd edition by Matthew Lipman. Unfortunately, this box is full of textbooks for school. In case you didn't know, I am a psychology and criminal justice major. This book is for my criminal procedure class. The next book is Methods in Behavioral Research by Scott Bates and Paul Cosby. This is for my psychology research methods class, which I am not looking forward to. Also, this is an Amazon rental sticker because I rented all of my books from Amazon. If you're an incoming freshman, I recommend that you rent all your textbooks on Amazon. It's so much cheaper than buying them, even if you buy them used. This semester I saved hundreds of dollars just renting my textbooks, and when you rent them you don't have to worry about trying to sell them back, because once you buy a book and you try to sell it back after the semester ends, you will not make the same amount of money that you did buying the book, if that makes sense. So if you bought a book for $100, you won't be able to sell it for $100 after the semester ends. The next book is a hardcover one, and it is Forensic and Legal Psychology by Mark Costanzo and Daniel Cross. This book is actually for my psychology and law class. I'm actually pretty excited for this class because the topic does interest me, so hopefully it goes well. The next book in this box is Criminological Theory. This is a pretty small book. It's just like a brief introduction, so I think that's why. And this book is for my Theories of Criminal Behavior class. And the last book in this box is The Environment and You by Norm Christensen and Lissa Leach. This book is for my scientific core, so it's like a science and environmental issues class. I'm not that into science, so not super excited for this class. Hopefully it's not too bad. Thank you for watching this book haul. I hope you enjoyed it, even though I did show a handful of school textbooks, but it's a small sneak peek into my college life, so hopefully it was a little bit interesting. I hope you enjoyed this video, specifically the first half of it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!